Wood can be thanks for our acts. The sea can be deep for our diving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Good afternoon, my friends. Hope you are having a good day. Happy Thursday. It's July 18th. Thursday, July 18th. What a great day to be sober. I'm sharing and wasting time here. Just let you know. I think I put it in there twice. That's all right. That's all right. Kind of go back and forth today. I want to be in a good mood, but sometimes people just make it kind of tough to do. Am I right on this? Am I right on this? It's like some people in this world just don't want you to be happy, man. They will talk shit at any chance they get. So that leads me back to pick your battles, man. Pick your battles. I'm not going to be um, you know, just pick your battles. All right. We'll go with that. You don't have your headphones. Yeah, that's no good. All right. I know we got one person here. So, no, we don't. They left. Okay. I don't know. Today we're going to talk about Easy Does It. This will be out of the Courage to Change Al-Anon, uh, the Al-Anon Daily Reflection. I like the Al-Anon Daily Reflection. I don't think everybody wants to hear that, dude. Thanks, Sawyer. Yeah, right there. On the carpet. There you go. On the carpet. That's great. Don't put it on the linoleum where I can pick it up. It's puking. All right. There. Facebook has auto caption, and YouTube should have auto caption also. So hi, Ingrid. Okay. Amber's like, I don't feel like working, so I'm just gonna kind of fuck around. Me too. I'm gonna try and take it easy because so far today I haven't. So far today, well, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. I didn't plug in my microphone, so that's all right. Still got sound. This is the new microphone. Here's the old one. I miss you. I miss you so much. I do, man. Good microphone. Oh, this one isn't bad, but I unplug it because the lights flash all the time, and it's kind of fucking annoying. I'm not a 12-year-old girl that needs flashy lights all over the place, even though I got. Let's do introductions. Let's do introductions. Welcome to the Daily Trudge. This is my Soho shirt, Spray House. These are fucking comfortable, man. These are really good. It's that thin. This is definitely a summer shirt. Welcome. And if you're here, please say hello, whether you're watching the live or the rewatch. Not only easy does it, but I think keep it simple should be for today too, at least for me. I have too many things in my head. Things are getting complicated already, and we can't have that. We can't have that. Ah, all right. All right. I think I have enough caffeine in me. Let's do this. We often, it says Al Anon, but I'm going to change it to AA for us. All right. We often come to AA with the philosophy that if something works, it will work even better and faster if we try harder. Oh, wow. Putting more effort into it to make it quicker. Alcoholics do that? Yeah, we do that. Sure, we do. You know, um, yeah, we want to get this as quick as we can. Some of us are in a lot of danger. We need that, and we need this information now, right? So we take what we can to make sure that we're going to stay sober, but at some point you do kind of slow down to enjoy what it is that you're doing. It's usually going to happen 6, 7, 8, somewhere in there. Okay. Now, even on step 2, it says that we're supposed to relax and take it easy. So, you know, but AA is about the needs of the person. Sometimes quickly, sometimes slowly. I like the slowly, like the super slow, like the way I drive, like a grandpa. But AA involves a long term process of growth and change. Our efforts to speed up this process are more likely to interfere with it, leaving us frustrated and depressed. In AA, we learn that easy does it. The work often gets done when we stop pushing. You know, um, there's a lot of things in my life that I just don't push. This is one of them. Like sometimes I'm like live at 1 o'clock and I'm not here till 1:20. I don't push it. Sometimes other things happen that are a priority. Maybe my wife comes home sometimes and she needs to talk about something like now. Um, Maybe I have to go to the bathroom. There's a lot of live stuff, man. Um, Daily Trudge. I don't talk to anybody really before I do the Daily Trudge, if I can help it. I don't talk to anybody. I don't send my texts out. I don't message. I don't email. No, I wake up, I get awake, I've done my prayers, and then I do the Daily Trudge, and then I do the rest of my day. It's part of my process now. Um, and I need it. I need it. I need this time with my friends in the morning. It reminds me because when I wake up in the morning, I want to kill everyone. I am not happy. I'm waking up from nightmares. I think I had nightmares. I actually woke up in a decent mood today. But for the most part, mm-mm, you know, people are like, oh, I had a drink and dream. I'm like, oh man, those are easy. I wish that's all I had. Okay. Now, I can't get on myself about that or feel bad about myself because there's something in their life that's going to be more arduous for them that's easier for me. It all balances out. It does. I find it all balances out to where I may be this, you're that, and that's what evens us out. Okay? The term opposites attract. You can't hear me. What? Let me check my everybody else has been okay. Yeah, no, I'm okay. Um, Here, let me put something in chat for her or somebody else. Well, just let them know that it's working. Sound is working. Check your, what would it be called? Speakers, please. Good to have you. All right. And they are also cool. We have more people here from YouTube than we do anywhere else. Awesome. Um, I hope that helps, Jennifer. But welcome. Good to have you, Jennifer. Good to have you. Um, right. So let's get to the reading. My brain kind of skipped. When I first came to AA, I heard that although we learn to entrust our lives and our future to a power greater than ourselves, we must do our part as well. So there's there's an agreement. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you what happens. Okay, and you win every single time. Okay, you win every single time. Now we tend to think that we get our gifts after something has been done. Awesome! Yay, Jennifer! Woo! I was a Microsoft engineer, and now I can't even work Zoom, so I get it. It's like, what the fuck? I used to be a fucking engineer. Okay, that's right. Okay, I've been a lot of things. So I used to install like really large phone systems, and I had to go through a lot of training just to know how to program that one system. But it was the hardest system out there to program. So anyway, right? So there's a deal here. We come in, we're miserable. We have the gift of desperation. That's what we call it, and it is a gift. It is That's not a joke. We can laugh at it now because we're happier people, but it's not a joke. I had the gift of desperation. That gift of desperation took me from it took me from being helpless to being able to be helped. No, I don't want to say helpful because that's not the right word. But open-minded. I could accept help. Okay, and what that did is it made me figure out, hey, maybe all my best thoughts got me here. Okay. Well, if I don't know and these people do, then maybe I need to set aside all my bullshit and listen a little bit, maybe grab a couple breadcrumbs so that I don't feel so fucking lonely over here. This person needs some hope in their life. Okay? And what I say about AA is where bullshit and loneliness dies. Okay? That's where it dies. Don't go into a meeting bullshitting. Okay? If you do it on purpose, we'll know even more. Okay? We know. Well, and I'm happy you're here, Jennifer. I always like people discovering what we do here. We're a small band of people. I have a lot of followers, but not all of them come on here. You know, we're traction, not promotion. I don't ask for money. Um, Sometimes I'll say something. Your experience may be different. You're allowed to say it here. Okay. So we're a little bit more lax here. Okay. But this is a safe space. As safe as it could be online, which is not very safe. And we have fun. Sometimes I come on here, I'm crying. So you never know. You never know. Every day is kind of a new adventure, right? Oh, I was talking about that gift. Sorry, I apologize. All right. So you say, God, yo, dude, HP, dude, yo, HP, whatever, right? Okay, I don't totally believe, but I'm going to go ahead and put whatever faith I have in you, which is very little to none, if any, right? Little to none, but it's all that's required. I don't have to have any faith. All I have to do is ask. And then you know what God does? He removes your obsession. You didn't have to do anything. You did nothing. and you got a free gift. You got a free gift. God said, oh, you want help? I'll help you. There you go. That's all you had to do. So you get your gifts before the action happens. Been happening the whole time. God loves you. He fucking loves you more than I know, more than I can understand. But I'm going to try. I'm going to do everything that I can to love you like God does. I don't succeed. I don't do it. Even yesterday, I failed at it. I tried. So I started this with pick your battles. All right. Not everybody wants to understand. Not everybody wants to get well. Okay. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. But if you're a helpless, hopeless alcoholic, I'm going to shove your fucking head in there and I'm going to make you wish you did. Oh, did she? Yeah. You know what? Duh. We call that a dunkush. Dunkush. She said she was going to send a link. So awesome. I'm glad you're here, Jennifer. Um, she must really like you. She added you to this. What kind of said this is an all natural. That's what's so cool about it. Doesn't just like, you know what? That's a good example, right? It doesn't get pushed. We don't. It's an easy, it's easy like Sunday morning. Can't sing anymore, or they'll say there was something in your video that went against community standards and it belongs to somebody else. There's this place in Indonesia that keeps trying to steal my videos. I'm like, they don't even fucking speak English. You think that I'm copying their stuff? It's mine. All right. With my usual fervor, I threw myself into doing footwork. I made at least 10 AA calls every day and began a frantic effort to practice all 12 steps at once. No wonder I was soon overwhelmed and exhausted. Yeah, 10 fucking people now to, I ain't calling 10 people on a day. That's an extreme. No, I don't need to bother that many people. But I can see why they would do that. I do. Now remember, this is Al Anon. Okay. These people don't act exactly the way that we do, but we act like they do. Okay. If you're going to sponsor people, you might want to know at least a little bit about Al Anon boundaries. Okay. There's a lot of, we call them double dippers. Okay. But fucking Al Anon, I guarantee you, Al Anon saved your fucking life, man. One way or another. They can be fucking mean too, man. You gotta watch them. They can. Oh, their boundaries get strong. Sometimes a little too strong, and then you can't get through, and the love kind of fades. Okay. Anyway, those are Al Anon problems. No wonder I was soon overwhelmed and exhausted. Yeah, it's a balance. A few weeks ago, I'm like, you know what? I'm being codependent. I'm being codependent. So I stopped it. I just stopped. Like, that's enough. I'm not doing that. Nope. Nope. I even told Adams County, I'm like, I'm not helping you anymore unless you pay me. They wrote back too. That ain't gonna happen. Oh, thanks. Glad you like it. If you subscribe on the YouTube if you're not on Facebook. YouTube actually works better with this than Facebook, to be honest. So I'd rather you used YouTube if that's your preference. There's other ways to catch it. The website also. So today I know that I can plant a seed in fertile soil, but I don't help the plant grow by tugging at the seed, hoping it will sprout. I have to let the process unfold at its own pace, right? So, what does this sound like out loud? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Okay, I'm only doing three. I'm not going to do any more than that because we're all parents here, and Lord knows we fucking heard that enough. Okay, one more. Are we there yet? Okay, right? Isn't that what we're doing? Some of this process, sometimes a person like the third step can take months. It is personal. I will not do the fourth step until my sponsee comes to me and said something feels different, something's something's weird. Then I know I got them. They're feeling something new. And okay, this is what I go through every day. Okay. I had to figure out which coffee was the one that I. This one's warm, so I know it's the right one. And there's no ring around that. Such is life. You guys, it's funny because I'll show you all these little embarrassing things that people go through, like intrusive thoughts. I'll talk about my intrusive thoughts. I get them. You bet. I know you get them too. It's okay to talk about them. Just don't react to them, man. It's uncool and it's unfucking fair, man. It really is. It's unfair. Those intrusive thoughts are not cool because I don't really think that way. It is old behavior, is years of thinking. I don't even want to think anymore. Honestly, I'd rather just be fucking naive and walk through this world. I know nothing. Because then I'd be oblivious and happy. Okay. Today's reminder: I take my commitment to recover seriously, but I can't expect to recover overnight. Okay. Now, I tell you, the 12 steps are what's called a catalyst. The 12 steps can do for you in a matter of months what a psychologist and a therapist and a doctor can't do for you in years. It's it's the spiritual malady. See, they call it the X factor, and we call it God. They can't work with it. They're not allowed to, which I think is like the worst fucking restriction in the world. I think that's just silly. I don't see why God can't be an answer to a clinical problem. I don't see why it can't happen. But it's not allowed. We're not allowed to put it into the workplace. See? Right there. We have restricted ourselves. Now, do I think religion needs to be in the fucking workplace? No, but what about spirituality? What about the fact that there are things bigger than you think God only works when you're not on the clock? I mean, fucking come on. I don't get it. That's why I don't take money. It confuses everything. And I'd rather have God than money. That's just my situation. It's situational. Okay. Okay. Not everybody gets to do what I get to do. And I get to do this all the time. Okay. Do not be jealous of that. Do not be jealous of it. Okay. And I'll tell you why. Because if you were in my position, it wouldn't work for you. You're not me. If I was in, I wouldn't be able to do what you do either. I watch Amber do all this shit. I'm like, wow. I wish I had that much fucking energy and got a lot. I mean, she's an ass kicker, man. Okay. I'm a little bit older and I have things. I don't get to do things all day long and have the same amount. It just doesn't work that way anymore. That along with my PTSD, I get about 6, 7 hours every day that I get to do shit. before I'm wore out. So, you know, to each their own, right? To each their own. Now, I also don't get days off. That doesn't exist in my world, you know? So when I have people like Adams County arguing with me, I'm like, you get to go home on the weekend and do whatever the fuck you want to. I work the front lines. You are not the same. And don't act like you are. People argue with me. I write back, I'm like, I'm opening up a detox in Adams County. What are you doing? What are you fucking doing? It was about mocktails. So, all right. So I felt the need to defend myself and do it here, which I felt was more appropriate than continuing to argue with stupid online. Because all the, excuse me, I'm so sorry. That just came out so casually. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. All right. I don't like being rude, man. I don't. I like to be funny. I don't want to be rude. Jeffrey, you're gonna find out I like being the center of attention. I do. That's why I have this. So um, I'm excited because we're getting back to podcasting, man. I'm so happy about that. It's really all I want to do. The rest stuff I do because God's asked me to, like opening meetings and all that other stuff. But really, all I want to do is tell people story, help people tell their stories, man. All right. I take my commitment to recovery seriously, but I can't expect to recover overnight. When I approach my life with easy does it attitude, I treat myself. Ooh, there's the key. I treat myself and the world around me gently and lovingly. Well, I have a better chance at it. When we try to absorb too much too quickly in Al Anon or AA, we may be discouraged. We would be wise to take it slowly, concentrating on one idea at a time. So, one thing at a time, one step at a time. Okay. You're dealing with what's called an elephant. That's what I would call that in the sales world. There's only one way to eat an elephant. Oh, that's always nice. Well, pray for that. Pray for that. I don't remember what I was talking about. I'm easily diverted when I do the. I'm not always awake. So, all right, that's gonna be it for now. I'm sure I will be back today. Tonight is family night at the family. Yeah, exactly. Squirrel. Family night. I'm gonna be getting Alateen there soon. So what I decided with that is, we don't go there on Tuesdays. And I'm just gonna focus on Thursdays and just let that be our day. See, keeping it easy does it. Keep it simple. Okay. Maybe I tried to make it bigger than it needed to be. I tend to do that. What? Okay. But then I find out, figure it out, and then I pull back. And I'm okay with that because then I'm actually a little relieved because like gosh, that looked huge. I didn't really want to do it. So isn't if I had the energy, I'd probably have 3 or 4 sober living homes. That's part of what I would do. But it would only be for homeless people. Oops. Thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate it. It was good to see you. Jennifer, welcome. Ingrid, I think Patricia was here. I don't know that she said anything. We had Amber who couldn't quite stay, but that's all right. She sent a link to Jennifer to join. Thanks for supporting me. I appreciate that shit, man. I do. Um, I can be kind of contentious, and not everybody wants to hear what I have to say because I ain't got nothing left but the truth, man. Okay? I was a man that had nothing left to lose. And I still don't have anything to lose. I don't know nothing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Go ahead and ask. I'll take a drink of soda. You ask. I'm happy to ask questions. That makes me the center of attention. So the answer is yes. So you might not have had questions here, but yeah, or let's say I don't get this very often. Um, if you have a topic you want me to cover, I'm happy to do that too. Um, there have been sometimes every now and again, well, I'd say it's happened like 4 or 5 times since I've started this, where somebody reached out and said, "Hey, I'm a little confused on this. Would you mind doing a live on that?" Sure. Um, if I don't know it, I will write you back and say, I don't really know that topic, but I will do the best that I can, or I will go find somebody that can answer that question. See, I don't have all the answers, but I have the resources. So I can find out. I can find out. Usually. Usually. All right. I didn't see any questions or anything yet, so I figured that was the question for now. All right. Thank you everybody for being here. I appreciate it. I love you. Peace out.